As apartment and housing prices continue to rise in Central Florida, students are feeling the pinch, with some saying they can no longer afford student housing. The Charge on Air reporter Bryanna Howard takes a closer look at how students are navigating this issue and what experts are saying about the economic factors behind these rising costs.
It's a growing trend in Central Florida. As the cost of living increases, student housing is no exception. Some students are finding that the cost of nearby campus living is becoming nearly as expensive as renting a regular apartment. Prices for student housing are now comparable to similar-sized units in traditional apartment complexes. Senior integrated business major Tyler Bostic is one student facing similar challenges as Central Florida's housing market becomes increasingly expensive.
So the housing prices it's honestly unfortunate because now for a student like me, with the prices continuing to go up, I really can't afford to renew my lease here, and I'm gonna have to look for an actual apartment like elsewhere because at this rate the prices are about the same, and I don't think I'll be able to continue paying this type of price every month.
According to economists from RealWealth.com, as more people flock to Central Florida, developers are having a hard time keeping up with the demand. That means that rent prices are increasing in regular housing as well as student housing. I spoke to Sheila Potts from the UCF College of Business, and she explained to me why all of this is happening.
But demand's been changing rather rapidly. So overall, just supply and demand is driving prices up. Huge influx of people wanting to live in Florida and moving to Orlando specifically has driven those prices up, not only for apartments, but for housing in general, all housing.
According to RealWealth.com, over the past year, the average cost to rent an apartment in Florida has increased by 11.82%. As housing costs continue to rise, experts believe the demand will only grow, potentially making this an ongoing issue for students and renters alike. In Orlando, I'm Bryanna Howard, The Charge on Air.
If you're a student struggling with the rising cost of housing, financial aid assistance may be available. You can contact UCF's Financial Aid Office or Housing Services for support. For more information, visit ucf.edu/financial aid.